welcome and thank you for joining us today. I'm Danny Adams and I'm here with Tiapolo in the office. And today we're going to talk about the mental game. It's an area of the game that most people disregard, but it has huge potential to increase your performance. In fact, from my own personal experience, how you emotionally feel has the largest influence on how well you're going to perform. So there are a number of different avenues you can look at when we are trying to improve or upgrade the way you think on the course. But today I'm going to introduce you to the Triad Relationship. So it's almost like a triangle. There are three pieces to the pie that's going to influence the way you feel. We've got the physiology, what you do with your body. We've got language, the words you use and how you say them. And we've got what you focus on. But today we're just going to look at one piece of the triad. We're going to look at the physiology, what you do with your body. So emotion is created by motion. What you do with your body largely influences the way you feel. A perfect example of that would be a sporting celebration. So let's say we were analysing somebody who's going to celebrate a sporting achievement, might be a football match, and if you see someone jumping up and down, waving their arms around, fist pumping, that's going to increase and intensify the level of emotion. Whereas you can see his friend who's supporting the same team standing there with his arms crossed, still celebrating, but nowhere near as intensely as the guy that's next to him. And that's because he's using his body completely differently. So emotion is created by motion. What you do with your body largely influences the way you feel. So how's that relevant to golf? Well, we need to look at the patterns you're running on the golf course. How can we break unconscious patterns until we make them conscious to start with? So we need to start identifying what are you doing with your body when you're playing your worst game, or when you're feeling your worst on the course, and what are you doing when you're playing your best or feeling your best. So let's take frustration to start with. What would you do with your body if you were frustrated on the course? I know you've all felt frustration on the course. I don't think there's a golfer on the planet who is not. But what do you do with your facial expressions? Where do you look? What are you doing with your teeth, your mouth? How do you walk? What are your hands like? Are they clenched or are they relaxed? Now ask yourself, what do I do with my body when I'm playing my best, when I'm confident, when I'm direct? How do you stand when you're playing your absolute best? When you have so much certainty over a shot, how do you stand? What do you do? How do you move? Do you move your hands around all over the place and looking at the ground, looking at the sky? You're looking in a certain direction, you stand in a certain direction. How do you walk? So that's the first task for this week. I want you to analyse yourself. Pick an emotion you want to get rid of, whether it's frustration, boredom, nervous, a feeling of being rushed. And I want you to say to yourself, what do I do with my body when I feel those emotions? What do I do with my face? Where do I look? What's my facial expressions? How do I even breathe? And then we're going to replace that with the physiology of what we want. It might be confidence, direct, enjoyment, relaxed. And so then say to yourself, okay, this is what I do when I feel these negative emotions. When I feel these empowering emotions, what do I do with my body? I want you to write them down. I want you to apply them to your own game. And I'm pretty certain it's going to influence the way you feel. So if you like this video, please again subscribe, give us a like. Any questions, leave them in the comments section below. And look out for the following segments of the Triad Relationship. I'll see you next week.